What's up, guys? My name is Josh Plays FIFA 2 and welcome to another most consistent but never in form team of the season official team confirmation videos, and welcome to the second part of those videos. And today we're looking at the official silver most consistent but never in form team of the season. And without further ado, let's get into the players and let's see the potential stats. So we start off with Ludovic Butel, a player who has had a pretty good season for both Angers and Club Brugge. And Club Brugge seems to be a team which gets a lot of players, goalkeepers to be fair, that are up for team of the season most consistent. We had it last year with I think a guy called Matthew Ryan, was it? He was at Bruges, and he was up for it last year, and now Butel's up for it this year. Bruges always seem to be having pretty good goalkeepers in real life. We then got Michel Witzer, a player who usually plays at right mid for Hertha Berlin, but this season, not for Hertha Berlin, he's actually on loan from Bayern, isn't he? I apologise. But he's been playing right back for Hertha, who've had a brilliant season. They've been basically the Leicester of the Bundesliga, trying to get a Champions League spot, and brilliant looking card. 87 pace, 84 dribbling, 75 defending. Looks like an awesome right back, and will probably be very expensive just because there isn't that many good right backs in the league, and he'd be quite a pacey one, very similar to maybe Diekmeyer, if I say so myself. We've then got a guy called Javier Pinola. Might go for something, this guy, just because there isn't many Argentinian centre-backs which are good in the game. You've got the likes of maybe Rojo, Otamendi, maybe Masakio, players like that. But this guy, a silver, looking pretty nice. 71 pace, 74 dribbling, 74 passing, 82 defending, 8 physical. Looks like a really good card. By the way, the stats aren't official. These are potential stats. I've given them like +6, +7 this time, because that's what usually EA do at Team of the Season. Give them nice, massive upgrades and stats. But then we go to the next player. Bartholomew Quisanga, probably should have just called him Bastos, as he is called. 75 pace, 800 defending, 77 physical. Looks like an awesome card. Another kind of league/nation that doesn't have many good centre-backs, and that's the Russian league. They've got like Garay, Bichetti, Felipe Santana, but otherwise they haven't got many good players. This guy might go for something because the Russian league it's not used often, but still gets used, once in a while on Ultimate Team. They've got a guy called Patrick Moraz. Doesn't look anything really special, to be fair. A massive upgrade on his defending and just stats overall. 74 pace, 74 defending, 74 physical. Sorry, passing even. Getting the stats wrong already, and we're only 2 minutes in. Doesn't look anything out of this world. We've then got Ismail Sosa. Plays in the Banco MX. 78 pace, 78 dribbling, 8 shooting, 73 passing, 72 physical. Looks okay, but a lot of people probably won't use him because pace. And a lot of people obviously want on the wingers pace, but he'll link up with the likes of Gignac, and he's that, what's that Brazilian geezer's name, who plays for the same team, Tigres. I forgot his name. He'll probably come to mind a little bit later on. We then got Eric Dyer, position change. Centre-back usually, has been playing CDM this season for Tottenham. 69 pace, 68 shooting, 77 passing, 64 dribbling, 82 defending, 84 physical. Looks like a awesome card. Would probably have, if this was like a normal card, he'd probably be a gold. Well, no, not probably, definitely be a gold. Looks like a crazy good Premier League Team of the Season card. And talking about crazy cards from the Premier League, we've got another one. Danny Drinkwater. All 70s in his stats. Looks absolutely mental, as Leicester have had one of the most crazy seasons in Premier League history. And the stats there just look absolutely incredible. It will be an expensive card because, of course, Premier League is a pretty big used league, and there's a lot of pretty good players which are silver in the league as well. We've then got a guy called Diogo Jota. Definitely deserves the Team of the Season card, and definitely deserves what is going to be a nice, beautiful looking left wing Portuguese card. I believe he's up for like Player of the Year in the Portuguese league or something along those lines. It might be Young Player of the Year or something, but definitely deserves what's going to be a crazy good looking card. I mean, 84 pace, 84 dribbling, 79 shooting. Their stats of a high rated gold. Looks incredible. We then go to Borja Baston, one of the top scorers in the BBVA. Without him in the team, Ibar would definitely be struggling a lot more than they would be right now. 82 shooting, 70 pace, 71 dribbling. He's tall, so he's going to be like a Silva Aduriz, if I say so myself. 72 physical as well. We then got what is one of the most beautiful looking team of the season silver cards of this year. Leigh Griffiths should have had about 100 informs already. If he did have informs, he would have probably been on about 5 gold ones by now, because he's the top scorer in the Scottish Premiership and has got about 600 hat-tricks this year, and still has somehow not had an inform. So this card just looks crazy as it is. 84 pace, 84 shooting. Reminds me of the Joe Garner card of last year. Looks mental. We then go to the bench. Dimitros Konstantopoulos survived all 4 drafts. I believe there's been 4. Looks like a really, really nice looking silver championship. Nearly said BPL there. They are nearly in the BPL, however, Middlesbrough. Very nice looking championship team season card. Might be, I don't know, well, it might be expensive just because of it being a championship card. We then got Ben Davies of Portsmouth as they try and fight to get promoted themselves. Usually right mid on Ultimate Team. However, this potentially could be a position change to right back. Not going to say much about him. We've then got Timo Letchart of Utrecht, who've had a decent season. Nice looking centre-back once again. All the centre-backs, if I'm going to be honest, look really nice this year. We've got 74 pace, 78 defending, 72 physical. Looks like a really nice card for the Eredivisie. Might be cheap because it's not a often used league on Ultimate Team. We then got Christopher Julien, 69 pace, 72 defending, 79 physical. Quite, well, usually he's a low rated player, like 67 or something like that. But obviously gets a nice massive upgrade. Still looks pretty decent. Even with 69 pace, he's still a usable card. Still usable in my eyes. Very, very tall as well. Would be nice for your League 2 teams. And even if you don't want to put him in a League 2 team, a silver French team or just a silver hybrid, in all honesty, would put him in a pretty good position. With other centre-backs, Alan Judge of Brentford, a very nice-looking card. I believe he might be in double figures for goals and assists this season. 79 pace, 79 dribbling, 75 shooting, 72 passing. Looks awesome for a championship cam. Might be expensive because there's not too many high-rated, special championship midfielders in the game. There might be, but I haven't really looked. We then got Osmar, who, to be fair, doesn't look too bad. He's a centre defensive mid. He's Spanish. Yes, he plays in the K-League, but he has 74 defending, 83 physical. He's tall. You don't really need much pace. Basically, this guy is a silver Sergio Busquets, who, of course, is getting a team season card himself, but that's for another video. We then got Vladimir Hernandez, a cam with pace. Not cam, sorry, left mid with certainty of pace. Lots of it. Don't know why I said certainty, Dan. God knows why, but he's got lots of pace, very good dribbling, good shooting, good passing for a silver. Probably won't be too expensive because he plays the Colombian League, but it depends on his skills. Might be about 3-star. And then we get to the reserves. We've got Vincenzo Grifo. I believe that's how you pronounce it. This guy last year, wasn't he in like the Serie A or something, or Serie B, and then he moved to Freiburg, and he's certainly been a revelation for him this season as they try to get themselves promoted, or might already be promoted back to the Bundesliga. Looks like an awesome card indeed. Be nice to go in some silver Italian teams. We've then got Diego Farias, another one of the really nice looking team of the season cards. Position change from right wing to centre forward. Looks incredible. The player that I want the most out of all of the 23 players, Munas Daber. Cannot wait for this card to be released. Already got a team prepared for when he's released. I'm going to have to get that card. Looks incredible. 86 pace, 83 dribbling, 77 shooting. Looks mental. And then finally, two target men style striker with Lucas Spalvis, who looks pretty good in my eyes. And finally, Emir Kucevic. Shooting, physical, could potentially have 99 strength in game, I believe. So that is your silver, most consistent, but never in form, official team of the season. Now, before I end the video, a few things to say is all the stats and positions aren't confirmed. EA will decide them themselves, and if a player does get an inform, I know I said it in the video before, but some people might have not watched it, but if a player does get an inform between now and the release of team of the season, then they will not be included and they will get swapped out with another player that EA will decide. unless if Team of the Week is a few weeks away, it's likely to be released on the 20th, which is in 4 days' time, which is mental. But if it is in a few weeks' time instead, if a player does get a hero card, then they will still be in the Team of the Season as they don't count. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the final Team of the Season Gold video in a couple of hours. See you guys later. Peace.